happen? Our walls are impenetrable.
Your floor isn't.
Well, if death is what you seek, then I will gladly provide it.
There's no reason to be hostile, Your Majesty. In fact, you should be proud. Your son is moments away from inheriting the throne.
Dale!
I tried, Father.
What do you want with us?
How shall I explain this? I'm gifting your son with my knowledge. It will make him the most powerful ruler your world has ever known. And he will answer to no one but me.
No! Murderer!
Prepare the Snatcher.
A crisis has befallen our world. For centuries we have depended on the Kingdom Stone, but its strength is fading. It cannot keep up with our growing demand for energy. The Prince of Shriegar, poisoned with madness over the death of his father, has bred machines across the land to steal energy from other kingdoms. Tensions are growing, and I fear that war may be inevitable.
What's up, guys? Sonic Dolphin Mum 17 here, and I'm here with another Freedom Planet run through. This time with Lilac instead of Carol. If you guys want to rewatch my my old playthrough, you guys can go right ahead. I'll put the link in the description. But I wanted to do this game again with Lilac because it's a different experience. The story's a bit different, and I thought it would just be nice to play this game again. If you guys don't remember, my last playthrough with Carol had a few sound mixing issues. So I do plan on fixing the game, not fixing the game, redoing the playthrough at some time. And well, that was different. Yeah, there's actually alternate bloopers and scenes that you can access in certain dialogue points in the game by holding down and the special button, which is like Dragon Boost, multi-kicks, during certain cutscenes. So, Lilac's a bit different from Carol. She does not have a wall jump or the rapid kicks, but she has this Dragon Boost move which costs all her meter, but it can be put in 6 directions, everywhere except up and down. And she also has a double jump, which costs a little bit of meter but acts as an attack. And she also has some special attacks. Like she has a, if you've played Smash Brothers, you know what I'm talking about. She has a down tilt, an up tilt, sort of a, well, I guess Carol also had a dash attack. She has like this up tilt Shoryuken. She has a down air attack, so she's a little bit more, she's not exactly more combat oriented, because I honestly think Carol has a better job with her orange claw. Lilac also cannot roll. She cannot do a sonic roll. And when I'm talking about the claws, that Carol had this thing where if you pounced or rolled and then did the attack button, you would get an orange claw instead of a white one. It did like double the damage, which I failed to show off in my last playthrough. I just wanted to see. But yeah, this is Freedom Planet. For guys who don't know and didn't watch my previous playthrough, this game is a fan, no, not a fan game. I mean, it started off as a fan game, but this was made by Galaxy Trail, as you saw. No, not yeah, was it Galaxy Trail? Yeah. For some reason, I was about to say Moon Studios, and I'm like, Ori and the Blind Forest? What? But this game was made as a heavy inspiration to, was heavily inspired by the Sonic games, and I honestly think that a lot of Sonic fans are begging for a good Sonic game right now. I mean, Sonic Boom was the last game that came out at the point of this recording. Sonic Lost World got mixed reception, and the last good game that we had, like legitimately good game, was Sonic Generations. I like Sonic Lost World, but not a lot of people did. And honestly, if you guys are waiting for a Sonic game right now, pick this up, because it's pretty much 2D Sonic, but better. It's got more combat and also this is Carol's motorbike power-up, which you saw in my earlier playthrough, but Lilac has no use for that thing. If you saw my previous playthrough, you know, like, this game is fast-paced, and it's got more combat. Like, the characters have attacks, and special attacks, you know. They've got, it's not really a beat-em-up, though, because the pace keeps going, which I like. And yeah, I think this game is really well made. It's also got an okay story. I mean, it's you guys will see, and I guess you can decide for yourselves what you think of the story as a whole. But I think this game put a lot of effort into its story, and I think it shows. But at the same time, a game like this didn't really need a story, and you can pick classic mode at the menu screen to ignore cutscenes. It also is the only mode you can play as Mila, who's a character we'll meet later. But there's an achievement for this area. So basically the achievement is to get through the door, to get past this door without activating the switch with a block, with Lilac. That's how you do it. So use Dragon Boost to get through that door without getting the block there. You'll clip right through it, and you are able to make it, and you actually get an achievement for that. It's kind of funny how these guys were fully aware that people were going to find speedrunning tactics, and there's other achievements like that as well. It's pretty awesome. This game also has a fantastic soundtrack. The soundtrack for this game is actually DLC that you can purchase from the Steam library, because this game is only on Steam. It's about $7, I believe the soundtrack was, for about like 23 tracks. So, very, very high quality tracks. I really do like this game's soundtrack. My favorite themes are the mini-boss theme, the Aqua Tunnel theme, and Prince Dale's theme, who we'll see later. But for a little bit differences compared to Sonic, that meter on the top left is your special meter. You use it for certain actions like Lilac double jump and the special attacks, which you do with button 3, I guess. I mean, I rewired my controls so that I'm playing with an Xbox 360 controller, and I wired it to the B button. My attacks are on the X button and my jump is on the A button. So, one thing I like about this game is that you can actually set the sensitivity of your control stick. So if you feel like your actions aren't coming out, you can add the sensitivity, or if you feel like you're doing stuff you didn't intend, you can lower it. So, and those little leaves, I guess? I don't really know what those are. Underneath the special meter are my life. Most attacks in this game take off half a leaf, and you can restore leaves by simply by collecting them in the world. They are kind of rare sometimes, but yeah. God damn it. Also, those crystals that I'm collecting, it's pretty much Sonic rings, except they don't do anything for health. They're pretty much, you collect 200 of them, not 100, 200, and you get an extra life. So, it's also good for score as well. Wow, the volume is so low. Yeah, this part was easy for Carol because she could just wall jump, but I need to do this manually. Ow. Unfortunately, unlike Carol, Lilac does not have any special power-ups. Carol had the motorbike, Lilac does not have anything. If I'm making this game look slow-paced, I'm sorry. Speedruns of this game are awesome. You guys should really look up speedruns of this game because they look badass. People come up with some really awesome stuff for both Lilac and Carol. I mean, I haven't seen any Mila speedruns, but that's probably because I didn't look for them. So I'm sure they exist. But Mila is kind of not the slowest character, but in terms of combat, she is. So those red panels, those are Carol only. They're pretty much jump pads. So. You can also break these rocks and get health out of them. I didn't know that when I first played the game. I was like, ooh, cool. And again, like the rapid kicks with Carol, Dragon Boost makes you completely invincible while you're using it. So you can use it to avoid some pretty ridiculous stuff. Oh, I missed. There we go. Got him there. So just watch the exclamation points for the rocks. I believe the bigger rocks seem to give me health. Or maybe it's random, I don't know. Boom! Spin kicked. Maybe I should have Shoryukened him. You get achievements for defeating bosses with certain moves.
Tell me.
You didn't say please.
Don't play games with me, duckling. Tell me.
Fine, be that way.
Shah! Where's that blasted snake mount? I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. I can do this all day. What is this hideous creature?
Stay back!
Oh no! Duckman comes with me!
I'm not gonna let you eat him!
What the?
I still love that moment.
Too easy.
Whoa, that was a close one. Thank you,
Lilac,
Miss Lilac.
Are you okay? I saw a huge explosion back there.
you've been following me this whole time, haven't you?
Duh.
I take it you know this guy.
Girl.
This girl.
She's like my tail, always right behind me.
Carol the Wildcat, at your service. And Mrs.
Well, I'm Torque. I'm a shell duck.
Shell duck?
It's more of a nickname. I'm not exactly from around here.
So what are you doing out here? The skies haven't...
Someone is about to steal the Kingdom Stone, and I have to stop.
The Kingdom Stone. That's impossible.
Yeah, only I could steal it.
You wish.
Well, it's already happening. Marizawa's sending troops in disguise to the ancient temple. I have to warn them.
Carol and I are pretty fast. We could run right... I'm sorry!
There's the blooper right there.
Carol and I are pretty fast. We could run over there for you.
Seriously?
Yup, I've got a motorcycle and she's a dragon. They're like super fast.
I don't remember anything about that.
Well, it's worth a shot. Hurry over there before it's too late.
What about you?
I'll catch up with you as soon as I find all my stuff.
Right. Come on, Carol. General Goff!
You two again?
It's nice to see you too.
We have to talk to you. The Kingdom Stone is in danger.
Don't be ridiculous. Nothing gets past my nose.
Will you just listen for a minute?
What is the meaning of this? We mean no disrespect. We're just
You
trying
heard
to...
what the general said. There's nothing to worry about.
But
Don't make me repeat myself.
well, they sound like they know what they're doing. Why don't we just charge up and go home, huh? What do you say?
I don't know. I feel like they're hiding something from us.
It's an ambush!
Follow me.
That's it for the first part, guys. I'll see you next